believe that companies are using sales training as a strategic thing to really develop their sales, or they're just using it as checking the box to say, okay, we have done sales training with the team, so check box for that year?
For the most part, I would say 50-50 or 60% checkbox, and the other 40 probably planning.
Right.
Here's the difference. When a small business or a one-man shop or a large organization, when somebody who owns the results believe in sales competency and training, it gets budgeted. And so they believe strongly that whatever goals that they have or the revenue plans that they have or to sell more of this product, they need to equip the salespeople. Then the training gets weaved into strategy.
Right.
Because they understand that bit.
Right.
When it is not fully understood, but we think that, yes, man, we need some good salespeople, train them up. Then, and you may have a training manager, or you may have a sales manager who don't really understand how all the moving parts come together. Then we tick the box and we say, yes, we trained. And I get a nice appraisal with 4 and get some bonus or something.
Right. But in an instance like that, right? And again, I'm putting the question to get your feedback, because I've had those things while working with organizations, and of course, being a consultant now. How would you go about managing that expectation? Because I have seen people I've seen managers send their sales executives to a conference, which is like for 1 day, or they want to do a 2-day training, and they have an expectation that they're going to just start selling the numbers. All of a sudden, everything is going to start changing by the next week. If it is that you said that they don't have that mindset, how do you actually now go about managing that expectation? And what would be one of your messages for sales managers, owners, business unit heads as to, really having the right expectation?
You know what? That would be a miracle if anybody attended something and came back and suddenly being transformed. I've never seen that. Not from my own self. Never seen that. Yeah. You know what? I had a manager some years ago, long time ago. And whenever you were going to a training, there was a conversation before you went to that training.
Yeah.
You said, come here, Beverly, come here. I can call her name, Anne-Marie Grant. Where are we sending you again? What are you going to be doing again? And you say, okay, so what are the main areas that they're going to focus on when you're going? These are the things they say. Or if you don't know, go and find out. When you come back to the office, the first conversation you're having is, what exactly is going to change around here?
Right.
What are you going to be delivering differently? How are your routines, your structure, your process, whatever? We have to get something out of this. And this is how she spoke. Right. And so we have to be deliberate about it and be accountable.
Yes.
And be consistent.
Yes.
So deliberate means that, yes, we know we are going to this thing. What is it about again? Yes. Okay. Can you put together something? What will you be looking for? Very focused. What are you looking for when you get there? What you want to learn. And so, okay, then I'm going to be focusing on these areas. It's not necessarily the sales manager's job or the leader's job. It's the person who is going. It is their job.
Their job.
When they return, how will they share with the rest of the team, share with the rest of their peers or their organization? What is the 3 or 4 things or 1 or 2 things that they are going to implement? What are the insights that they gathered or garnered as a result of going? And what are you going to change or implement? What are the tasks, the many things that you're going to do to get to this one thing that you want to change? Because you can't change things by saying, oh, I want to improve the sales numbers. That doesn't get plucked out of any air. Or you say, oh, I'm going to increase sales by 20%. And then because you say it miraculously happens. Nothing happens like that. So you have to be deliberate, focused, and be consistent. And the other thing is measuring. Measuring, correct. Another thing I find that we do not want to hold ourselves accountable to measuring stuff, because we think that whatever we implement is the right thing and it should deliver what we expect it to. We don't look at where we were before, look at where we want to get to, and identify how we are moving from one place to the next, and measure if it is effective or if it makes sense or we need to change it. So in terms of just garnering the benefits of training or seminar, that's my advice. Plan before you go. When you come back, set some very small tasks, identify the outcome that you want, be accountable to them.